Agyemang and Yeboah had been inseparable since their childhood. From their first encounter in a bustling kindergarten classroom, where their shared laughter bridged their differences, they grew into men who would remain bound by an unshakable friendship. Despite the years and the varied paths their lives had taken, their bond had only deepened over 3 decades. Agyemang was the embodiment of composure and ambition. From a young age, he had aspired to be a lawyer. That dream became a reality, and not only that, but he exceeded even his own expectations. Today, Agyemang owned one of the largest legal firms in the country, boasting 4 branches and a workforce of over 30 people. His life, from the outside, seemed like the epitome of success. Dressed always in sharp suits with hobbies like golfing and swimming, he carried an air of prestige and discipline. Yet, beneath the polished exterior, Agyemang harbored a profound longing, one that his wealth and success could not fulfill. Yeboah, on the other hand, had a life marked by spontaneity and flair. Though he had once dreamed of becoming a medical doctor, his life took a creative turn and he became an artist. Not just any artist, but one whose paintings sold for thousands of cedis. He had a thriving career, owning a travel and tour company and dabbling in real estate. Unlike Agyemang's structured life, Yeboah's world was colorful and free-spirited. He was most comfortable in shorts and t-shirts, preferring to spend his nights in vibrant clubs and his days immersed in creativity or tennis matches. Yet, he had a quiet side too. As the father of 2 children from different mothers, he balanced his carefree lifestyle with the responsibilities of parenthood. Despite their differences, the 2 friends complemented each other. Where Agyemang was calm and reserved, Yeboah was outspoken and exuberant. They shared countless memories, from late-night chats about life to weekends spent together. However, there was one topic they never delved into: their personal relationships. Both men carried silent struggles they chose not to share. Agyemang's marriage was a source of quiet pain. He had met his wife, Akosua, in high school, and their relationship had seemed like a fairy tale. But years into their marriage, the absence of children had created a chasm between them. They had tried everything: medical interventions, traditional remedies, and endless prayers. Yet the result was always the same. Akosua's demeanor had grown colder over time, her warmth reserved for the children of others, particularly Yeboah's. She was friendly to Yeboah's children when they visited, but distant and often harsh toward her own husband. Agyemang found solace in the laughter of Yeboah's kids, even as his own home grew increasingly uncomfortable. Yeboah, on the other hand, seemed to have it all: a thriving career, a new girlfriend, and a baby on the way. His girlfriend, Ama, was the picture of devotion, always attentive to his need and concerned about his well-being. But Yeboah's heart was restless. Despite having the stability of a loving partner and a growing family, he spent most nights out clubbing, chasing the high of social interactions and loud music. Ama's frequent texts while he was out often went unanswered, while Agyemang's wife wouldn't even reply to her husband's messages. One sunny afternoon, the friends met for their usual chat at a cafe. They laughed over childhood memories and shared updates about their lives. Yeboah received an unexpected call from his estate manager about a long-pending contract. A client they had been pursuing for years was ready to finalize a deal, but it required an urgent meeting. Yeboah hurriedly excused himself, grabbing what he thought was his phone from the table. In his rush, he accidentally took Agyemang's phone instead. Later, at the meeting, Yeboah realized the mix-up. Using a colleague's phone, he called Agyemang to explain the situation. Agyemang, already home, confirmed the mistake. Since returning the phones immediately wasn't feasible, Yeboah asked for Agyemang's phone password to access some essential information. In return, Yeboah gave Agyemang his password to retrieve any urgent messages. It was a simple plan, but neither of them anticipated what they would uncover. As Yeboah scrolled through Agyemang's phone, he stumbled upon notes that revealed the depth of his friend's struggles. Agyemang had written about his feelings of inadequacy, his longing for a child, and the emotional distance between him and Akosua. Yeboah was stunned. He had always seen Agyemang as the epitome of success and stability, yet here was a man silently grappling with profound pain. Meanwhile, Agyemang, exploring Yeboah's phone, discovered a different kind of revelation. He read messages from Ama, full of love and concern, as well as heartfelt notes Yeboah had written but never shared. They revealed a man who, despite his outward flamboyance, craved deeper meaning and connection. Agyemang saw a side of Yeboah he had never known, a man torn between his free-spirited nature and his responsibilities. When the two friends met later that evening to exchange phones, they couldn't look each other in the eye. For the first time, they saw beyond the facade each had carefully constructed. They shared a long, silent hug, each wishing, in some way, for the other's life. 2 months later, both men experienced vivid dreams on the same night. In Agyemang's dream, he lived Yeboah's life. He was surrounded by luxury and creative freedom, adored by Ama and the children, but the chaos of juggling multiple businesses, the demands of fatherhood, and the late nights out eventually overwhelmed him. In the dream, Agyemang collapsed from exhaustion, unable to keep up with the relentless pace of Yeboah's world. In Yeboah's dream, he stepped into Agyemang's shoes. At first, he reveled in the calm, structured life, enjoying the prestige of running a law firm and the peace of Agyemang's serene home. But the coldness from Akosua and the haunting silence of a childless house soon weighed heavily on him. In the dream, Yeboah found himself spiraling into depression, eventually ending up in a psychiatric hospital. Both men woke up drenched in sweat, their hearts pounding. The dreams had felt so real, so visceral, that they left a lasting impression. Without hesitation, they each knelt by their beds and thanked God for the lives they had. The dreams had shown them that no life was without its challenges and that the grass was not always greener on the other side. The experience brought a profound change to their friendship and their outlook on life. Agyemang began to open up more, sharing his struggles with Yeboah. He also sought counseling with Akosua, hoping to rebuild their connection and find joy in their marriage again. He realized that his wife's coldness might be a reflection of her own pain, and they started working together to heal. Yeboah, inspired by Agyemang's resilience, began to reevaluate his priorities. He started spending more time with Ama and his children, finding fulfillment in their love rather than in nightlife. He also reduced his workload, delegating tasks to trusted employees so he could focus on what truly mattered. Their friendship, already strong, grew even deeper. They continued to support each other, not just in their successes, but also in their struggles. Their weekly meetings became a time for honest conversations, laughter, and mutual encouragement. Agyemang and Yeboah's journey is a reminder that no one's life is perfect. Everyone carries burdens, some visible, others hidden. Envying someone else's life often overlooks the challenges they face. True contentment comes from appreciating your own journey, with all its ups and downs. In the end, Agyemang and Yeboah learned to love their lives for what they were. They realized that their unique paths, with all their struggles and joys, were exactly where they were meant to be. And in their friendship, they found the strength to keep moving forward, one step at a time. Subscribe for more, and thanks for watching. I'd love to know where you're watching from. Drop a comment and be the first to share.